Introducing the newest member to the crew. I recently purchased a new car. It's a 2013 Scion FRS. I picked it up for $13,000 off a private dealer in Portland. It came with some aftermarket parts already on it, so that's pretty nice. I guess I can show you from here. So here it is. Here's the car. It's a 2013 Scion FRS, like I said. It's the FA20, I believe is what it has in it. It's got quite a few spots. I don't know if you can see that, where it's been messed up. There's quite a few of them down there too. This car was actually a theft recovery. Then it got sent to auction and then bought up, and now I own it. So I'm in love with this car. This thing has been so much fun so far. It did come with these Rotas, these Rota wheels. They came curbed. All sides are curbed. So I'm gonna be doing a video on that, trying to fix the curb rash, see what I can do about that. Maybe it'll be nice, maybe not. It's got some pretty low profile tires. We got 225 40 18s. But it does have some really weird brand on it. If I can find it, I'll have to find it later. But yeah, so came with those. And then my favorite part is what makes this car sound so nice is it has this Borla catback. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. So let me get a real quick clip for y'all. So like I said, it sounds really good. I love how this car sounds. Besides that, like I was saying, it's got many places where there's been old stuff there. I still need to get my plates, but you can't do a whole lot. You gotta wait for the DMV for that. It still has the stock, what are those called, brake lights, but this one has the infamous leak that every FRS BRZ 86 has. So I mean, what can you do? As far as the paint goes though, it's very, very swirled. It's got marks all over it, like pretty bad. Let's see. Like I said, marks all over it. There's one pretty good ding right there. It's got big old paint chip missing, but I love the color. I don't know if this camera will be able to pick it up, but it's a very pearly paint. I'm gonna be doing a full paint correction on this car, so hopefully that, you know, will bring out the shine. There's a good little side view or front view of it. I want to be getting a lip for it. I already have a subsystem coming in the mail for it, and then I want to do the hardwood trunk for this car. I'm going to be going to pick that out pretty soon, which is going to be so much fun. It's going to look so good. And then as far as the interior goes, we have just your basic FRS interior. Got classic Scion steering wheel, RIP the FRS. Then you have the gauge cluster itself. I was lucky enough in this one, for being a 2013, it only has 53,000 miles on it, which, you know, that's pretty good for what it is. It is an automatic, but like I said, 13 grand for an automatic that only has 50,000 miles and all the maintenance was done on it, I can't be happier. This thing is awesome. I'm gonna be picking up a new stereo whenever I put in the subsystem, which is gonna be amazing. I picked up a Kicker 12-inch sub, so this thing is gonna sound absolutely like just amazing, plain and simple. That's just the way it's gonna be. I do want to get some of the floor mats. This car came with no floor mats. There's not a whole lot else. The only thing that I've done so far to this car is this here pano mirror, just so I can see a little bit better while driving, because this car does have a couple of blind spots, which isn't too bad. It's a pretty small car and it sounds pretty good, drives really good. I do want to get some headers for it because it has the infamous torque dip between, I think it's 3,000 and 5,000 RPM, which is where your car is, you know, for the most part. But besides that, like, it's been a solid car. I've owned it for about a month now. I've put about 900 miles on it. And I'm finally getting around to making the video on it, just because I wanted to see how well it does. The first thing that I did like run into was the throttle body was sticking open, and I made a video on that, like cleaning it. But yeah, the throttle body would stick, and then it would make it so that whenever you go to stop, the car would almost die or die completely. There was one time where I was driving it and I drove, and then I got to a stoplight, went to stop, and it completely killed the car. So you don't really want your car, you know, to be dying while you're driving. That makes it kind of hard. I picked up, I guess, a second thing, small something, is the Air Spencer, good old early 2000s, like, what was this called? Air freshener? Yeah, just something small to make my car smell good. Because you don't want a bad smelling car. And I'm so thankful that this car has AC, because right now here in Oregon, we're just went through the heat wave where it was like 111, I think 13 yesterday, and having AC is, oh man, it's so nice. The Del Sol obviously doesn't have it. Well, I mean, it doesn't have it because it's an R12 system, and the 4Runner doesn't have it at all because it's missing a bunch of the parts. So there's that, and it's just been a wonderful, fun time with this car. Been nothing but fun. So yeah, if you want to stick around and, you know, learn more about the car and just follow my journey along with it, I'm going to be making hopefully a ton more videos. You know, the videos are hopefully going to get better, just because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But soon enough, I should be getting a bunch of stuff in the mail for the FRS and the Del Sol. So we'll have plenty of videos to come out, and thank you for sticking around. Alright, I'll see you later, guys.